welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back to the channel, girl. It's Monday today. I just came back from the spa. I'm about to take some ginger because I forgot to take it this morning. So yeah, let me just take my ginger and this is the one that I use. Ginger root, 1500 milligrams. Ginger is bomb for like your stomach, digestive health, all of that. And I'm also gonna take this little Phyto multi. I actually got this from my naturopathic doctor. She prescribed it. There's like this little pharmacy thing that they can just send like supplements to, but this may be, I don't know. I mean, it does say practitioner exclusive, so maybe you can't get these somewhere. But this, I hate taking this, honestly, you guys. Like, it's, let me show you guys how big it is. And it's not a capsule. It's like, these are actually like a tablet, so they don't dissolve. Like, look at that. It is huge. And it has like a plant taste. Like, it just tastes like grass. So I tried to take it, but this is like really good. It has so much stuff in here. Like, a really good multivitamin. Magnesium, yeah, it has, oh, this does have magnesium in here. There's biotin, there's B12, like literally everything. And then there's this blend of the phytonutrients. Like, it says it has bitter melon fruit, prune extract, Chinese cinnamon, Arabic tree bark. Like, it just has all kind of different plant nutrients in here. Indian gum, some kind of like Indian something, artichoke leaf. Like, it's just a lot of stuff. So yeah, these are nasty, but let's just go ahead and take it. I hate that little aftertaste. Like, if you drink tea, it's probably not that serious to you, but I don't like that little herbal taste. All right, but yeah, guys, I'm back from the spa. It's kind of like afternoon time. I'm actually just chilling back, just relaxing a little bit. I just came back from outside, by the way, if I look kind of flushed. It was like so hot out there. But yeah, I'm just chilling back a little while. I actually have to go to my office and finish doing things. I want to sit down and just work on a few things. Yeah, let me just get my iPad and do like I kind of want to do like a quick to-do list. Oh, by the way, I was kind of doing my little travel itinerary for Las Vegas, planning everything out. Yeah, so for this trip, I actually want to make it like a trip. Usually when I do my classes and stuff, it's literally just like business. It's like a business trip. Like, I literally do my class, maybe go to dinner, maybe do a museum. Like, it's very simple, and then I try to fly out like that Sunday. I think for Houston, I flew out Sunday. Yeah, I want to say it was like Sunday afternoon. So I only had like a little piece of Sunday and like Saturday night, basically. I mean, I had been to Houston before, so that's why I didn't want to spend that much time there. And then like Atlanta, I didn't spend that much time because it's Atlanta, like I go all the time. And I think New York and Miami classes was like where I kind of made it a trip. But Vegas, I'm gonna make it a trip also. I have been before, but this is like a different experience. Like, it's summer in Vegas, so yeah, I was kind of planning that out in my little travel itinerary thing. Just kind of setting up like, you know, what days I want to do what and things like that. And by the way, this is how my travel itinerary looks. I already showed you guys on Instagram, but I do have like my little downloadable things that I have on my iPad. I put them on my website now, so yeah, I'll leave the link down below if you guys are interested. But this is like super helpful for me to like do trips and stuff. And the one that I did, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's like it has space for 4 days. But you can always just like, I mean, you can customize it. Like, you could literally just throw a line in there and like make an extra day. I had to do that for my Dubai one. Let me show you guys how my Dubai one looked. It looked a little different because I kind of switched up the colors and stuff. But yeah, this is how my Dubai one looked. So you can copy and paste like images, draw around it. So yeah, it helps like have a visual, and it just makes your trips like more productive, at least for me, because I feel like if I don't have a plan, I'm just kind of going with the flow, and then, you know, you just miss out on stuff. To go to my to-do list, which is right over here. I actually haven't posted this one on my website, but this is like a simple, is this one page? Yeah, this is just one page, but I can make it into multiple pages and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna post this one on my website too. I have a bunch, you guys. Like, I've made a bunch of different things. I have like the weekly planner. Actually, I'm gonna work on that one because it's Monday. I have an expense tracker, like finance stuff. Yeah, throughout the month, I'll just be uploading different ones to my website. No, I actually want to go to the to-do list because it's not going to be like a weekly thing. I just want to put bullet points of things that I need to do this week, and then whenever I can get to it, then I'll do it. Alright, so I think that is good enough. Alright, I'm gonna go outside. Let's go outside and chat a little while. I want to get like a little bit, well, not really sun. I'm gonna be out. I actually want to sit in the shade. I just kind of want to be in like the warmth of the outside just a little while longer before I head to my office. Sunglasses, oh, here they are. Put our little shades on and let Ruby run around a little while. It feels so good. Let me sit right here. This is the perfect, yeah, this is the perfect spot to be in the shade. I am so excited, you guys. I bought a gazebo, a real gazebo, which is like the cover and stuff for my deck. Y'all know I've gone through 2 already that have just gotten destroyed with like storms and they just fly away. So I finally made the investment and I bought one, and it's coming Wednesday. I literally just checked and tracked it. It was supposed to come like the following week. So that was a nice little surprise that it's actually coming this week. I don't know how long it's going to take to like set it up. I'm sure it's going to take a while. But I'm so excited. Oh my God. Like now I can actually sit out like on my deck. Because this is my porch, which is, you know, it's nice. Like it's a covered porch. But I have a whole deck with like a whole outdoor seating set. Like I can actually lay on the sofa. But like, you know, with the sun, unless I'm trying to suntan, I'm not gonna be out there roasting in the sun. But I'm so excited to like be outside. Like I'm probably gonna be outside all the time now. Like now that the gazebo's gonna be there, I could just make it like a whole little oasis. And I'm excited, like for nighttime, I want to get like the little string lights. Like it's just gonna be a whole vibe. Let me see what Ruby's doing. She's probably like in the sun. Little solar powered child. She loves being in the sun. Sweetie, you're not hot? Are you not hot, Ruby? Let me take this grass off of you. Her fur is like hot. You're not hot, Ruby? So yeah, here's my... You see how bright it gets right here? Like during the sun? It's crazy. But yeah, I actually floated in the pool this weekend and it was actually a vibe. Like put a floater in there and I was like soaking in the sun. I had my feet in the water. Like we were gonna go to our actual like neighborhood pool and we went. Like I was already in my swimsuit. I had like the towels, everything. And we got there and it was like packed. Like there was a bunch of kids there. There was like no seats to lay on. So I was like, you know what? No. Just decided I wanted to float in my own little pool situation that I set up, but it actually turned out to be a vibe. Alright guys, so it is cook with me time. Today for dinner I am making a Cuban dish which is called masitas de puerco. It's pretty much like a fried little chunks of pork marinated in some delicious flavors. Like it is just so good. I know I said I don't eat pork that much, but I literally was craving this, so we're gonna make it. I have a tenderloin here and I was just showing you guys that the little fat pieces, I actually leave it on because they kind of come off themselves once you cook it, but you kind of want that flavor to kind of soak in the oil. So I'm just cooking mine in little chunks. I like mine pretty small because they come out really crispy and very soft and tender in the middle. Like I said, I'm using pork loin. Some people like to use pernil or just different cuts of pork, but honestly for me, if I'm gonna eat pork, it's gonna be a tenderloin or a pork loin because I just like that soft kind of meat. So yeah, we're just gonna pretty much chop it up in little chunks and then we're gonna do our marinade. Alright, so we're gonna put all the little chunks in a bowl with garlic and mojo criollo, which is like a Spanish marinade. You can find it at Publix or anywhere. And then I'm taking out my dry seasonings that we're gonna use for this. So I'm gonna add this little packet of Sazon Goya. Basically, it just like gives it color. We do not want no pale food around here, girl. And then this is allspice, which is also called, what is it in Spanish? Oh, Sazon Completo. I'm doing, is it in English cumin? In Spanish, it's comino. I'm doing Oregon. Oh my God. Oregano, black pepper, garlic salt. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're just gonna throw all that in the bowl. I don't really measure when I season. I just kind of, you know, season and measure from the heart, girl. And yeah, add your color in there, your Sazon Goya. There's like different flavors with that one. I just put a little bit, honestly, for like the color, okay? Like any kind of pale stuff, just like, it just don't be looking appealing. So we're gonna color that up, season it up, girl. I was like about to sneeze at this point, and listen, you gotta sneeze when you're seasoning, okay? That's when you know it's flavorful. So go ahead and season your meat with, you know, whatever kind of flavors y'all want to do. But this is like the traditional, this is like stuff I do for like chicken, meat. I usually give it like a, you know, a Latin, Cuban, Nicaraguan kind of twist. Okay, so moving on to what is gonna go on top of our little fried delicious pork chunks. It's very simple to make. It's just kind of like an onion, grilled onion, just kind of marinated in garlic, lime, again your sour orange, garlic, you know, just kind of different flavors to kind of infuse it. And you're just gonna pop that back into the oil, and that's it. You're just gonna top the little chunks with it, and it just gives it a bomb flavor. So yeah, I'm just gonna chop up the onion, marinate it, and that's basically it. I'm gonna set everything to the side and let it marinate over a few hours. And then towards the end of the vlog, I'll finish it out and show you guys how I cook it. So I'm not gonna start on the rice yet, but I just kind of want to have everything separated. Rice dispenser is linked in my Amazon store. Some of you guys were asking me that on my Instagram when I showed it. And also somebody asked me how I cook my rice, like if I make it on a rice cooker and stuff, but no. I actually make my rice on the stove. So basically in a pot like this with a little bit of olive oil. So you're gonna put olive oil, garlic, and onion, kind of fry that to get the flavors out of that. And then yeah, and then I throw the rice in there, kind of mix it in with the oil, the garlic, the onion, and then just add my water, cover it, and that's it. Oh, and salt, of course. And salt, and it comes out perfect every time. I cook it on like low to medium, almost medium, so almost hitting medium. And you just want to make it for about 16-ish minutes, and then I come check it, I move it around, and I close it, and then I put it on low, and then it just finishes cooking that way, and it comes out perfect. And then in here are the beans. Everything is basically set out, ready to go. Like I said, I'm gonna let that marinate for a few hours, and then I'm gonna start and show you guys pretty much the finished result. I'm probably gonna do like a voiceover with that, because when I'm cooking, I like to turn the vent on. As y'all know, I just got that new vent installed, and it works really good, honestly. It works really good if you leave it on throughout your cooking time, and then leave it like a little while after you're done cooking to really evaporate like all the smoke and the smells, and it's working pretty good. So I'm glad. I will bear the noise just to get rid of cooking smells in the house, because I feel like after I'm done cooking, like I just want to chill like in my living room, watch TV, like, and I don't want the smell of food lingering around. So yeah, I'll just do a voiceover with that and show you guys how I cook that. But yeah, pretty simple. Yeah, while all that is soaking in and everything, I'm pretty much done. I do want to straighten my hair. Honestly, I'm just gonna like pass the flat iron through it because I washed it yesterday. But you know, I just kind of want to do a little something with these ends a little bit and just kind of run it through. That's kind of what I've been doing lately. Like it works super good. Like I'll wash my hair and sleep on it, like pretty much lay on it that night, and then the next day, like pretty much the puff is gone. Like there's like not much I need to do with it. So like there's not much that I have to do except just kind of, like I said, run the iron if I just want like a smoother look, especially like up here. So yeah, let's go do that. Let's go do a little girl talk while I flat iron my hair, let that marinate, and then I'm so excited to eat. I'm so excited. I'm always so excited to eat. Like, I'm telling you guys, home cooked food, like, you guys, like, literally cooked food, it just, like, makes such a difference. Like I told you guys before, I feel like I've learned to cook all of my favorite foods that I would, you know, order at restaurants or get takeout, like things like that. Like I've learned to make them, and they just taste 1,000 times better when you cook it at home. You know what you're putting in it, you know what kind of oils you're cooking in. Like, it's just life. So yeah, I'm gonna put all my little bottles away, clean up. It's already basically clean. I did leave my cutting board, the one that I used for the pork, just kind of soaking with a little, I just put like a little disinfectant on there whenever I cut, you know, raw meat and stuff, and then also on the knife that I use. So I'm gonna let that kind of soak, but everything else is clean. So yeah, let's go do our hair. All right guys, so we're gonna run this flat iron. So yeah, today's chat in the vlog is gonna be mistakes that I made in my 20s and or regrets that I made in my 20s. And I don't really have much, because I feel like honestly everything that I experienced kind of shaped me into like who I am now. Let me move you guys to this side because the window is still light outside. Okay, let's sit this way. All right, I think that's a little better. So yeah, I think everything kind of helped me, you know, my perspective, my mentality, like everything was kind of needed, I guess, right? Yeah, the first thing would be the feeling of like waiting until I was graduated or established to kind of start living my life the way that I wanted to. Not saying that I didn't live my life during my 20s, because that was definitely not it. But I feel like I always came up with the excuse of, oh, you know, I'm still in school, or like school is my priority, this and that, da da da. Like I would always come up with the excuse like, I'll do this when I graduate, you know. Everything was like, oh, once I graduate, like I was really gonna start putting, you know, like traveling and just like doing a whole bunch of stuff. So I think that was definitely, like if I could go back and tell my 20s self, would be like, girl, just find a balance. You know what I'm saying? Like find a balance. It's not all about school. Like school is not the end all be all. Like yes, you have to study, get good grades, graduate, get your degree. That's amazing, but like there's still a whole life out there to like live and enjoy, and you just can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't make school like your end all be all. As y'all see, I'm taking big chunks because like I said, I'm pretty much just God, I feel like I have something in my throat. Let me turn the AC up a little bit because I'm with this hot tool in my face. Wow, the sun just went like way down. I feel like if I could go back, I think that would just kind of be like an advice that I would give myself and anybody else that is watching that may be kind of like in that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, oh, when I graduate, like that kind of thing. Like for example, I always took summer classes, and although that was great and that kind of sped up like my journey and everything, like, you know, there's no need to like go that hard. Like I really never had a summer off to like enjoy until, you know, basically until I finished MP school, which was 2019. Like that's when I really started to have like free summers, because I would always either take like some type of class or I was doing something school related during the summer. So that's kind of like an example. Like it's okay to take a summer off and just travel and enjoy. And I had the means to, like, you know, I've always had a job. I've had a job since I was like 18. I've had money saved up, so it's not like I didn't have the means to like travel and do stuff. I think that I was just so focused on school and stuff. So I think that if I could go back, that's probably one thing that I would tell my younger self, is just to kind of find a balance and, you know, enjoy your life. Okay, so yeah, the next thing that I would say, and this is only because I didn't know any better, so I guess it's not really like a mistake or a regret, it's just something I wish I knew, and that is to invest early. Oh my god, I wish, like, if I knew the information that I know now, and like the knowledge that I have now with like investing and just putting your money in the right places, like, girl, I would be sitting on a good lump right now of money that would have just been growing over time, simply because I was putting my money in the right places. Like, I never knew that. So I feel like if I could go back and tell my younger self one thing, it would be to invest early, or get financial literacy, financial knowledge, like, early. The earlier the better. Because yeah, I've always pretty much been good with savings. Like I said, I've had a job since I was 18. Really, my first job was at 16, but you know, I took a break after that, like for 2 years, and then I pretty much became like consistently employed at 18. Like, I always had a job starting at that age. So like, yeah, I had money built up. Like, girl, I had savings and stuff. Like, I remember I paid for my own braces at the age of 19. Girl, that was like $5,000-$6,000 that I just pulled out of my savings account. Like, I had that kind of money at that age. So, oh, girl, if I knew what I knew now, like, all that money would have been sitting in some type of investment account, like something that literally could have grown over time, like within, you know, the 10 years of me, like, now being at the age of 30. But it's okay, you know, you learn, you know, it's better to start whenever you can. Okay, whenever you can. But yeah, guys, please, like, educate yourself on finances, like, speak to the right people and start, because I feel like that's the true way to wealth. I feel like we think we're gonna work our way to being wealthy, and you can, but there are literally other ways to do it. Like, that's not the only way. We're not out here to like work ourselves to death. Like, we just need to know how to make our money work for us. I feel like that when I heard that advice, I was like, I think I was 28 when I first like heard that, like, oh, make your money work for you. And I did not know what that meant. It was just like, oh, you know, like, put your money to work kind of thing. Like, I didn't know what that actually meant, but it literally meant like, put your money to work, like, have a job. Like, I remember when my financial advisor, I don't know who it was that explained it in these terms, but it's like, you wouldn't want your money like just sitting around like on the couch, like doing nothing. He's like, well, that's what your money is doing if it's just sitting in the bank. So yeah, had I kind of known that way early, girl, I would have started investing earlier. All right, so yeah, I'm pretty much done with my hair, guys. I'm gonna run like a little bit of the finishing cream over it, but that's it. I don't want to put too much heat in it because I don't really need to. I kind of just wanted to flatten it out. And anyways, when I'm at the spa, like, I always have my hair in a ponytail, so it's almost like, you know, I kind of just wanted to touch it up a little bit. Yeah, I guess kind of going along that route of like investment and finances, I guess another like mistake / regret is like just overspending on things that like when I think about it now, it's like, oh my gosh, like, that was a waste, you know. I was definitely like crazy with shopping and stuff, and I had the mindset like, I'm working hard, I'm making money, like, I want to enjoy my money, which is still like a mindset that I have. Like, I love enjoying what I worked hard for, but I guess when you get older, like, your interests kind of change too. So I wouldn't really say it's like a mistake or a regret, because I guess at the time, like, the things that I was buying and spending money on, like, that was making me happy. Like, you know, I was a makeup girl. I would spend like a bag at Sephora, if you guys remember, like, those days. Yeah, like those days when I was like in nursing or MP school. You know, I spend so much money like on makeup, on shoes. Like, I have so many shoes that literally are just sitting in my closet that I've like maybe wore once or twice. I was like a huge shoe girl, and I still kind of am, but like, I don't know, I was just spending a lot on shoes, even like luxury items, which is kind of crazy. Like, I bought my first Louis bag at, I don't know how old I was, but I know I was in nursing school. And it's like, girl, what did you need like a Louis Vuitton bag to carry to like nursing school? And I had like my books in there. I remember I tore that bag up. It was a Speedy 30 bag, which is, I mean, like I said, it's not a full like mistake or regret, but I just wish I would have like been a little more understanding of like what I'm spending on, and like I said, being a little smarter with the money, because that could have been going to other places. My hair's done. I am so hot. I'm getting literally red, like it's hot with this heat blowing. Yeah guys, that's basically it for the conversation. I don't feel like I have that many like mistakes and regrets that I've made, because like I said, I feel like you just kind of live and learn, and when you're young, like you do those kind of things. Like it's your 20s, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna go back and be like, oh, I regret having bought this, or I regret this. You know, like you learn, and as you get older, you're just constantly learning. Like I'm sure 10 years from now, I'm gonna sit back and be like, oh my god, like, you know, when I was 30, I was like, your mindset and stuff just changes. But yeah, okay, I need to get up. Actually, I'm not gonna put any product in it right now because I'm literally just at home. So like maybe tomorrow when I leave for the spa, let me take you guys in the light. Yeah, I'll put like a little bit of like the finishing cream that I use, which is this one from Way. Finishing creme is what it's called. It just says, like lotion for your hair, this lightweight creme helps protect from heat styling, smoothes dry ends, and gives fine to medium hair that lift in look. So yeah, I like it because honestly, it just kind of like tames these little flyaways, and it doesn't feel heavy. It's not as heavy as like a gel, because sometimes when my hair is straight, like I don't like to put gel on top of it because then it kind of makes it look shiny. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's curly, I'll do gel, but I like this for when it's straight because it's almost like a matte finish. I know it says like a light reflective shine. I mean, yeah, it gives it a shine, but it's not like heavy, if that makes any sense. So yes, here's the I already have the rice going, but he's gonna do the beans because he be putting his flavor in there, and then we're gonna do our little chunks here. Oh my god, I'm so excited to eat.